After they promised to keep her safe, Rahab lowered the two spies down the outside of the wall with a rope. Before she even went to sleep that night, she tied the red cord in her window. Days passed. The Israelite army began quietly marching around the city, once each day, then again and again. Their silent marching confused the people of Jericho. The people of Jericho watched and wondered. They did not understand what was happening. On the seventh day, the marching grew louder and the trumpets began to rise. A powerful, loud trumpet sound rang out, echoing through the tall stone walls of Jericho. The ground beneath their feet began to shake. The deep grumbling grew louder and stronger. Suddenly, dark cracks ran across the towering stone walls. They stretched and widened, breaking the massive stones apart. With a mighty crash that echoed through the city, the great walls of Jericho came tumbling down. Thick clouds of dust filled the air. Stones crashed down, and soon the city was hidden from sight. Everything fell. Every stone and structure crumbled and destroyed. Everything, that is, except for one small, miraculous section of the wall that remained standing. Rahab's house was still standing. Broken stones lay all around it. The red cord still hung from her window. It swayed softly in the wind, a reminder of the promise. Just as they had promised, the Israelite spies found her and led her and her family to safety. They led Rahab and her family away from the ruined city and into their camp. The grand and mighty city of Jericho had fallen, but Rahab and her family were saved. The woman who once lived inside Jericho's walls became one of God's people. Rahab's extraordinary act of courage became part of God's greater story, a story that would one day bring hope to the whole world. Sometimes, faith begins with hearing. Sometimes courage means trusting before you see. And sometimes, one small red cord shows that God keeps his promises.